Woo! Oh, shit. Oh, that's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed that. It's gone. Ended. Screw the music. It's, never mind. Whoops. Hi, everybody. It's all gone so well. To be fair, that was the only thing that went wrong, and it's which is pretty good for me. Usually there's something else, and something else is not working, and stuff. So there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome along. Happy Wednesday to you all. Wait, it is Wednesday, isn't it? I'm not being an insane person right now. Wednesday. Good. Everything's fine. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me on this Wednesday. Welcome back to the Empyrion. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know about volumes and stuff. Hopefully everything's good, but do let me know if something's too quiet, too loud, or muted, or whatever. Let's say some hellos. Hello, Brendan, the British man cometh. Gainsburg, hello. I've actually got a lot more chat for that, but I didn't start my client up for a while. Zoom, what's up, dude? Mike Brown, Solar Spirit. Hello, hello. Asanafiel. Asanifel? Is an affair? Yep. Hi. Gary. Wolf Shadow. Stone Raven. Sleepy Steve. Red Eye Sniper. How you doing, buddy? Welcome along. The all-knowing 111111111. Steve. Hello, guys. Welcome along. Daff13 Kids as well. Project Striker. Welcome along. John Hound. John Denhound, not John Hound. Although John Hound's a cool name. Retina Burner. Dude. Checkmate as well. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome along. ADH Doggo. Been a viewer for years. Thank you for supporting this game. Thank you, dude, for supporting me. I appreciate it. D-Dude. Hey, buddy. Floating Fat Man as well. Welcome along. Joshua. Izzy. Ling. Hello. Or 2169. Is that coffee or tea? It is tea, my friend. This is tea. It is tea this time, at least, anyway. Although I do enjoy both. I do enjoy both beverages. Lunduk Dong. What's up, man? Welcome along, everybody. I hope you're doing well. We are back with this drone carrier vessel here. It is codenamed Dragonfly at the moment. We'll give it another name, I think, when it's finished, and we'll see what the end product is. But yeah, we've almost finished the outer hull. Almost. That's the easy bit. Then there's the hard bits, the rest of it, and the insides, and all the texturing, the painting, and the color, the signal logic, and the LCDs. And basically, what used to actually take me maybe a couple of streams now takes me months to finish. As the added complexity, the extra steps and all that stuff that it takes to actually build a CV that is at the standard of the current building masters of Empyrion, I suppose. Masters, you know, it sounds a bit elitist, doesn't it? The experienced builders. I don't know how to phrase it, whatever. The J. Randalls of the world, the Life Forces of the world, the Crazy Z's, the Filbert Farmers. You know, the usual crowd. Anyway, here she is. We did quite well last stream. Got quite a lot done on that one. So the back is looking pretty swish, if I may say so myself. I mean, there's a lot more detailing and stuff to do back here, but for the most part, she's got back. She is buttressed and stuff. I did a couple of bits off of camera just to sort of finish off the bottom there. Do a bit of stuff on the top here just to sort of break this up a little bit. But yeah, we had a good go at the bridge last time. Got our drone control over on one side and the actual bridge over on the left side. Although having a left-hand drive ship triggered some of you. Rightly so. I do apologize to my fellow Britishy people. His drone can defend perfectly. His drone can defend perfectly. Yeah. Hey, 6 of 8, man. Welcome along, dude. Good to see you again. King Man as well. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so this is what we did last time. I made some rooms. I used these little wardrobes as walls because they've got a solid sort of wall effect here to the back of them. They're also not airtight, which means air can flow through these shut privacy doors here into the rooms, so we can make them into sick bay or medical, captains or officers' quarters and stuff like that. And then we go and go like a bit of a throughway corridor bit here where we can set up some tables and chairs and make it look nice. Potted plants and stuff, you know. We did have a go at trying to get a garden into this space. It didn't work. And eventually I had to move a thruster in order to get a an 18 plot garden into this space instead. So actually we are able to get a garden in here, plus a maintenance tube behind it into engine access and stuff. And then over here we were messing around with water blocks and we made ourselves a swimming pool with the with the diving board, which was fun. But then we figured, we learned that we can't actually save the water blocks into a blueprint. So unfortunately they have to be removed. However, there's nothing to say that you can't put them in yourselves at a later time. This block here. It's unfortunate, isn't it? It's very jaggedy. Very jaggedy. I may have to do something about that. The same on both sides. Anyway, let's set up our symmetry plane. Symmetry, the YZ, the bingo, the YZ. Let's see if we can do something about this. I think, okay, yeah, maybe not. Maybe there is nothing we can do about it. Unfortunately, but there's something we could do about the block. Just gonna have to deal with it, I think. There is no way I can, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I could do that, or this one here. Where is it? This one. Right. Which would line up with this line here, and then it would also transition to the whole block. But it would cut off this bit here. So, we have just got an ugly corner. Unfortunately. There is an ugly corner, but we can maybe do something with it if we... Oh, the Eden track is back. That's nice. We're not going to miss out after all. It just cut off. Hopefully it won't cut off this time. If we do that, it might... a bit loud. Might just smooth that out a little bit. It's not quite as like, ah! I put LCDs. Just put LCDs on areas like that. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a good suggestion. You can LCD it. Yeah, turn it into like a little screen. Yeah, that's cool. I figured out LCDs at a 45-degree angle up on here. Like drone status readouts or something like that would be quite cool. So yeah. We got these elevators here. They go down into the hangar bay. Woohoo! Hey, it didn't cut out this time. Hey! Where are the dancing girls? Yeah, we got the main hangar bay here then. And a little bit of shaping on the ceiling, as you can see. Although I'm not overly happy with it. I'll change it, I think, later on. The top loading hangar bay doors, the rear loading hangar bay doors, then the drone bay itself, this monstrous SV constructor. So today we're going to be focusing on the front of the ship here, well, sort of mid-front here. This very unfinished section. See, we did, I think, in the stream before last, we did quite a lot of work on the front there, but spent most of it trying to get some kind of like array type, asymmetrical array type thing set up here. We're going to build around the engines. I'm going to build some turret hard points up here as well. We'll do some block shaping, and we'll put some battle ready decoy armor and stuff in the nose here, so it can take a bit of a beating from the front. Right. Sorry, that was a big old T sigh, wasn't it? I really like your prefabs. I've been working on my first base build. I've already built a mech, which is much easier to pilot compared to the ones I've found on the workshop. Yeah. Well, mechs, unfortunately, you know, because there's no actual moving legs or gyroscopes or anything like that. You know, there's they're just SVs mostly. And yeah, they're not really built to fly well. I mean, they're vertically aligned for one thing, but yeah. Right. We're going to start with the side thrusters here. We'll try and build some kind of like nice block shaping around these and making them look nice. Then we'll move on to the bottom and do something interesting down there. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. I need to be able to land this thing, right? So I've got landing gears. I've got quad landing gears on each side at the back here. I put 4 in. 2 there and 2 there. Give it the sort of impression of like weight, you know? Significant weight. I mean, the backside is weighty, so an extra stability as well. All right, let's see what we can do. I mean, the easy thing to do here is to just go bleh, done. You know? Bleh. All the blocks. And I mean, technically that is what we're going to be doing, but hopefully I'm going to be doing it in a slightly nicer way. The difficulty I sometimes have around thruster housing is how to make the thrusters stand out without making them look like over complicated, I guess. These are side thrusters as well, which are even harder to do. You can build big cowling and stuff around the rear thrusters. It looks great. You got this big sort of block shaping around these and stuff like that. And that looks fantastic. You do that on the side though, and it's like, A, you're going to be interfering with this block space over here, and B, ain't gonna look right. So it's got to be complementary, subtle, but also decent looking, stand out-ish. You know, not an easy thing to balance. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. See what we can come up with. I'm wondering. I'm trying to picture in my mind like what I want it to look like right now. Whether I want it to be kind of angular or rounded. The drones, do the drones have to have access to the bay itself? No. The spawners, yes, not the bay. The bay is just a holder. Spawners they have to have access to. Right, I think nah. Yeah, no, I think rounded is going to look best. What I'll do is I'll do one, although the thrusters are quite far apart, I'll do one sort of rounded cowling there, one block out. Very simple. Excuse me. And I think I'll use the half blocks here, this setup, right? Except we'll do it on the block above. Like that. We could probably bring that back actually one more. Sort of like that. Like that. Can't wait until Spange name his CV as Spange. It's a great name. I present you me. Wait, what? Yes. Yes. All right. Come on, select the damn thing that I wanted. Don, dude, man, that's awesome. Thank you very much for the $50, dude. Thanks a heap for all the fantastic entertainment, Spanish. Don, you are very welcome. Thank you very much for the kind, very kind and generous donation. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Off to a great start on today's stream then, huh? Very nice. Right, so I'm just going to do something like that, but I'm going to mix it up in the middle a bit. So I figure we could probably put something here to complement the thruster and something there as well. Maybe block work, maybe one of the decos. Although the deco's like, what are you going to do? You're going to put that there? Ain't going to look right, is it? Ain't going to look right. Ain't going to look right. That's too big. That's too... What's the point? You could do some piping. These generally work quite well, but they don't stick out very much. Like, you know, they don't give much room to maneuver. My only issue with that rounded there, it still looks really square, doesn't it? We need pointy antennas. Pointy. Pointy. There's a way of making it look rounded, right? There's a way of making it look rounded without having to do the flat shapes around it. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can get another symmetry plane set up here. Yeah. Okay. So the thin block rounded, then you have to start a block out away from the thruster. There's another idea I have as well, which we could try if this doesn't look good enough. Then you use this guy on that side and that side. Flip him over and over again. And there you go. You're now aligned with the block above. You can then run that all the way along, and you've got a rounded kind of housing around the thruster there. Now, I've done this before, and I've mixed these blocks up so that they are these ones. Kind of like that, so that it looks like they hold them. I've done this before on other ships. Very basic, but it works. And it will work there as well, actually. Too bad. We need pipe edge. Pipe edge. Yeah, yep. Pipes will come. Definitely. Part of the detail. Make it more pointy. Pointy is scary. We need scary. Punch Garden Gnome as a CV. Bearded ship. I present to you the Sponge Beard. So we can bring it back down and curve it back off, or we can combine this into a single thing. I feel like we combine it into a single thing. We've got a lot of space to fill in with, like, fluff, basically. Got a lot of greebling to do, whereas if we curl it back round, then we've actually only got a little bit to do. The other option, that's no good. It's something I've seen other builders do. It doesn't quite work here, does it? Damn it. Pointy pipage gnome. Name it the IRS collector. Yeah, because if I put that there, then you put a 45-degree plate there and a 45-degree plate there, but that's going to obviously bump into that. That doesn't really work. Doesn't work at all, in fact. But there may be another way of doing it. Just trying to think of that right now. 1 second. Let me try some stuff. I've never done this before, but we'll give it a go. Sad face. Sad face. Some pipes. You can't just have pipes. I mean, you can just have pipes, but you gotta have something, the pipes to like go into and do and stuff. Right? Am I mad? I tell you what, I'll do it the chat's way. Pipes. Let's go. But one thing I'm gonna add first, before we add the pipes, there's 2 of these chaps. One that side, and one that side. Alright, so at least there's something. There's something there. I'm gonna have to take him off because I think at this point it's like well, you are mad, but that's beside the point, Spange. Fair enough. Fair enough. And say I never give you guys what you ask for. He's an absolute mad lad with the pipes. Absolutely mad with pipes. I have a feeling Bean Software is trying to coax Spange by adding more pipe blocks to Space Engineers. No, they're not. Nah, they're not. Certainly not going to win anytime soon, that's for sure. They're much bigger than I thought they were going to look. Huge. Gonna have to go different. It's the same number of blocks regardless, isn't it? Only needs to be 3 by 3, ideally. I do that though, then it's going to be the wrong size. The turret will sit nicely in the middle of there, but excuse me. Astronauts. No. A space vacuum cleaner made of pipes. Call it the pipe cleaner. Yeah, these were turret hardpoints. I was going to put another one here, but it's turned out much bigger than I thought it was going to be. From a scale point of view, they look ridiculously big. I need to make smaller circles. But with a 3 by 3 base, that's not easy. If the turret goes... Get turret in. Turret goes there. Right. The other turret goes... there. We can turn that back on again now, actually, can't we? There we go. That horrible overlap of the boot. And then I'm left with freaking octagons. Might have to be octagons. Stop it. Stop it. I sort of rounded out a little bit. This is an opportunity for another pipe. Octagons. Hexagons are Bestigons. Just make the turret hard points big pipes. Tactical Joe, I mean, that was the original intention, my friend. You were absolutely onto something there. What I was gonna do. They're gonna be big pipes. Big pipes, huh? You know? Big pipes. Yes. Biggest pipes. Hmm? Biggest pipes. But it wasn't to be. No big pipes will be born on this day. Instead, we have piddly little pipes. Like mini pipes. Pipes that nobody asked for or want. Straight out of Mario. You could use the standard turret layout based on battleships. Could, but Reforged 2.0 will have that covered. When they have the actual battleship looking friggin' guns on it, it'll look awesome. But yeah. This gives the necessary height to the front. The front no longer looks like it's so bulbous. And that was a big problem that I had with it at the beginning there. Right, so what we could do here. Yeah, screw it. You know what? I'll just stick with the normal ones. I was like, can I use one of the fancy ones? No. Just stick to the normos. Hey, Anthony. What's up, dude? Turn them into big arties. Oh, the artie's going on the front here. Don't worry. These are very much point defense emplacements. Counter drone. Drone thingy drones. Counter drones. Close-in weapon system. Yeah, a CWIS. CWIS. Yeah, close-in weapon system. Call it a CWIS. But I don't think that's how you actually pronounce it, is it? Excuse me. I don't remember what they actually pronounce them as. Oh, CWIS, is it? It is CWIS. I got it right! Ha ha! I'm not an absolute spoon today. No, no, no. Spoonness will have to wait until tomorrow. That's right. Right, I want to repeat what's on the top here, but not on the bottom. So what I could do is get the old copy and paste machine out. Slap that across there. Give it a little slappy slap. Click the little middle bit if you like. Mix it up a little bit. Give that the old copy. Give it a single paste. Then flip it upside down. Move it down. Reposition. Paste away. Symmetry back up again. And then correct the living bejesus out of it because it's... God, what has it done? Spoonge moment incoming. Wait, what? Spoonge. Yeah, spoonage happens, unfortunately. Spoonage. The possibility of spoonage is real, guys. There is genuinely genuine fear of mine. You have no idea when you put yourself out on the line like this as a streamer. You know? Spoonage. Mess everything up. Hey, alright, what's up, man? Hey, mate, hope all is good. From Aussie land, doing night shifts tonight, roadside assistance. Nice one, Matthew. Doing a very good job, mate. Also great. Thank you for tuning in from Aussie land. Appreciate you. Rate my Australian accent. Was it okay? Was it offensive? That's the main thing I want to know. Or was it a fair old effort? What ship type would it be? It's a carrier. So ship type carrier. Yeah. Hey, Prime. Yeah, still working on this CV. It does take me some freaking weeks now to build a ship. It really does. I tell you, I used to whip them out in like a few streams, but since they got so complicated, now it just takes forever. Mind you, I don't think it's taken me this long just to finish the outer hull, but then I got fairly confused. Was that Aussie or South African? Oh, shit. It was all right. I too am from Australia, says Void Knight. Thank you, Void Knight. Appreciate you. Stormcrow, get in the bin. All right. It was a great effort, mate. Top notch. Awesome. Yay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I love a good accent. Love a good accent to me. Big fan of the Australian accent. Awesome. Right. Yeah, you probably should have had the thingy enabled again for that bit, but it's okay. It's only a few pipes. No biggie. I'm Aussie too. So many Aussies. Woo! Hey, James, nice one, dude. Tuning in from Japan. Now do your Japanese accent. No. No. That one's just for me, right? Nobody's hearing that. Ever. Alright. Off to the bin I go. Good man. Good man. Take it with dignity. That's right. Okay. There's got to be some more pipes up in here, hasn't there? Really, we got to do this. I don't want to be too symmetrical with it though, so I do want it to look kind of organic to some extent, right? I'm gonna put a couple of there. These two are gonna come out. I'm gonna do this. This is new. This pipeage here. Look at these big freaking honker boys. Big honky boys. Completely lost track of thought right now. What am I doing? Oh yeah. My brain has decided to go what? What are we doing, sorry? How's the Mjolnir doing? Hope you will finish it sometime. The Mjolnir is finished, my friend. Been finished for quite some time. But let me just double check something actually. Because I think I did it as a... Yeah, it's a Patreon exclusive, unfortunately. So it's been around for a while now. But yeah. You can only get your hands on it if you're a Patreon or a Twitch sub or a YouTube channel member. Every now and again I do that, just to give them something nice, you know? Because they're so nice! They deserve a rich reward. Such as a Mjolnir. Arigato gozaimasu. Tuning in from Georgia. Is that a real place? I'll set up for West Country Space Tractor sales. Nice. I'm going to move that one down. Like there. Georgia. I see. Georgia. I gotcha. I love it. Span, so you finished it offline? Yes, I did. Yeah, I had to move on for some reason. I did, yeah. It was an offline-y boy. It was a while ago now. I'm struggling to remember. But yeah, the Mjolnir is a finished boat. I'd bring it in, except it's a reforged build, so half of it will just disappear. I got like 3 versions of it. Because, oh, I do have a vanilla version, look. Yeah, a vanilla version. The Mjolnir. This thing was stacked. It's got a lot of guns. But yeah. I think the vanilla version has the advanced core. Oh, it's 400,000 over. Yeah, look. So, yeah, the reforged blocks. I use the reforged 3x1 slopey blocks. They just disappear. That was the problem with the vanilla version. I haven't corrected that. You just end up with these missing blocks at the top here. Other than that, everything's fine. It's all kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit done. Remember, it's actually like, internally, it's a very small ship. There's so much of it is just quantum core storage. All the quantums. And that's just one quantum storage. And then there's another one here. You just have all the quantum cores. Yeah. remembering this build now. Warp drive's missing because it has a reforged warp drive. All the shield capacitors are missing because it's a reforged Eden build. The fusion core is missing. So yeah, as a vanilla build, it's kind of completely and utterly pointless. It just does still have a planetarium though, so you know that's good. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's my first planetarium build. Oh look, a shield generator. Something did actually stay in that. Yeah. But yeah, the front of it is all... everything from this point forward is basically just Xeno steel. That whole section there is Xeno steel. Decoy generators. This damn thing will take an absolute beating. And hopefully dish out plenty in return. Yeah, I took the reforged one for a spin. It killed the Tavira without breaking a sweat. So yeah, it's a decent fire, but I mean you need to have killed like 20 Taviras just to bring the damn thing in. So it's kind of like it's a very chicken and the egg kind of build. More of just a sort of collector's thing, I suppose. But yeah, Patreon exclusive. I do that every now and again, just to give back to my patrons a bit. Buenos dias. San Antonio, Floresville. Tired of city living. Oh, I know that. Oh, I feel you on that one. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? I am at risk at the moment of doing just far too much. Tactical Joe. Artemis Rouge already beat me to it. If you have a look at Artemis' workshop, he has got a build entirely made of pipes. It's quite impressive. Hey John, what's up, dude? Welcome along, buddy. I am good, thank you. Very good. Today's my little girl's first day full-time in nursery. It was hard. It was not an easy morning. Father's job is never done. You should try a Borg build. How is Mrs. Spange handling? Actually, probably better than I was. I mean, she went off to work today, you know, and I was left at home with a little one and had to take her into nursery and stuff. And then I was talking to the daycare worker and stuff about everything, and then just handed over my child to a complete stranger. So weird. It's so weird, guys. You get to like care for and sort of love this little person for months and months and months, and then just hand them over to a complete stranger. Yeah, no big deal. It's all right. She cried when I handed her over as well. It made it so difficult. It was like, oh my god, this is horrible. Had to walk away. Try and shake it off, you know? Spanish can say it was left unattended as a defense. Hey, Moo Bear, dude, thank you very much for the 37 months resub, man. I appreciate you. Wait, that was yesterday. What the hell? Why is my thingy feeling coming up through that? What? Just come up. But he did it yesterday. Brilliant stuff. Thanks, Moo Bear. You're about. Appreciate you, buddy. From yesterday. Okay. Thanks, Twitch. Hmm. There's a sort of triangle one of those, but I'm not seeing it. Not that one either, is it? I'm just gonna put that one out. Lol pro streamer, yep. I have 3 kids all grown up now. I had 14 foster kids. Now I care for 3 grandkids. Oh damn, dude. Awesome. Hell yeah, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Holy crap. Fair play, man. You can safely say that you are never bored. Huh? Never a dull moment in that house, eh? Are the pipes going to be color-coded? No, probably not. I mean, I might do like 2 variant colors of them, but I'm not going to go mad. When my son was 4, we found out he was letting all the girls in nursery kiss him without resisting. He said he thought it was easier to let them than say no. What a diva. Damn. Absolute player. You're going to feel horrible when they call and she's bumped her head or something. Oh, yeah, that's going to be rough. Twitch is on island time. Twitch is always twitchy. I don't know why, yeah. Just popped up and went, oh, by the way, yesterday... Except I read the thing out because it's like, Mubear resubscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Dot yesterday. So by the time we got to the yesterday... Oh, I've already read it. Never mind. Thanks, Moo. Quite busy, isn't it? It's very busy. I really wish these these truss blocks lined up with these two lines here. That'd be sweet, but that just looks completely out of line with that now. But they're two different sections. I wonder. See what I mean? Like line, 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 line. They're just jaggedy. I would welcome nursery. My wife is in the hospital, so my poor 5-month-old has just had to take care of him. Just had me to take care of him for a week. Oh, dude, sock. I hope she's okay. Hope she's alright, man. And she gets back to being a mum soon. I can't be easy. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, retina burner. I'm just trying to decide the best way to do it. Whether I just do like a kind of bucket copy and paste approach or something a little bit more controlled. I need to move those thrusters down 2 blocks. Problem with doing that is then I think... Yeah, this one will conflict with this array, so I need to mess this array about, but I wanted to redo this anyway. The bottom turrets are in alignment with each other. They definitely are. And they're at the right height that I wanted as well. Controlled. What did you do with the real sponge? I know, right? The problem as well is I need to do... Well, I need to do it twice. Yeah, screw it. Do you know what? We're going to do a big copy and paste operation. Messy. This is why I build in creative, basically, because you make this kind of mess up in survival mode. You're just undoing it for so long. So that now lines up across that top line, and then everything's okay until we get down here, and then we're in another bit of a mess, aren't we? So I'm going to take this truss block out. Oops. And we're going to lower these turrets one block as well. Here. Take the guns off. And we'll increase their platform by 1, basically. Ooh, hello. It's top level exploration, though. It's a bit of a grind to get. Well, yeah. What? What's going on? I think the pipes would look all right if they're left as is with some adjustments for the truss block placement. Yeah, you might be right. I've completely lost track of what you guys are talking about. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey Johnny, how's it going, buddy? And here we see the builder in his natural habitat. Oh, hang on, I gotta do this as David Attenborough. And here we see the builder in his natural habitat, concentrating so hard he does not notice chat at all. Please rate my David Attenborough impression, thank you. How you doing, Jolly? Total Ego says, one day I would like to see Spanish make a construction kit for maybe new faction buildings, interesting ship shapes, and use the new snapping tool to build different ships and bases. Yeah, okay. One day, maybe. Johnny's ever so thankful for a generator. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad it's all working now and stuff, yeah? You could even think of drop-in placement packages for medical room, living quarters, kitchen, production, container and storage, and so on. It's a hell of a project. I'll give you that one. It's sad only a few turret work on planet for CV on vanilla. Yeah. Gats and cannon, that's about it, right? Johnny J. Attenborough, I applaud you, sir. Hello, Spanch, how are you and the family? Have you done an Prime Day shopping yet? Hey, Mark. Yeah, we're good. My Prime shopping basket right now is at 8 items. I just needed to give it to the wife so she can, like, you know, add more shit to it, basically, and then, yeah, we're done. Only 8, I thought was quite restrained, really. Hey, Sponge, missed about an hour. Pink fluffy pencil. Rewind the stream and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm joking, whatever, man. Hey, I'm Wolf. How's it going, mate? The Chaos Crew has arrived, I see, isn't it? Noro, 11 out of 10. Thank you, Noro. That's awesome. I didn't even practice. That was completely unscripted. Except Johnny gave me the script. He did a modular space station and a hauler. I have done a modular space station. It doesn't have the new snapping point stuff on it, is the only thing. Because, you know, I did it before. I think Spange got David Attenborough confused with William Shatner. There's something over there. We must investigate. Spark! Spark! Yes, Johnny J has a few specialized rooms, but also like armored ship sides, few ship front, back, bridges, gun sections. I thought it would work with like engine modules or gun arrays, or you know, I suppose hangar bays and stuff like that. You could produce those like a shipbuilding set with just like a bunch of different engines you can have, a few different hangar bay configurations. But getting it all to connect together and then build some unique ship is still a lot of work. I suppose it might be worthwhile. It'll still save a lot of time, I suppose, wouldn't it? Prime Day, is that like discount for Black Friday? Yeah, kind of like, yeah, basically a poor man's Black Friday, yeah. Here comes the chaos. Laney isn't here, nothing is on fire. Prime Day is where we remember the leaders of Autobots who laid down his life for all of us. I almost been here. He's been here. He's just been lurking like a big lurky face. Anyway. I hope you got some good deals and make sure you find something to keep wifey happy. Have you got anything in there for the wife? I mean, to think about it, it's probably not a good sign, is it? Oh, we've missed some engines. Some engines have been deleted. Let's get them in before we forget about them again. I was thinking about this and it was like, maybe they do better over here, but they would eat into the hangar bay. I just think they would do better here than where I had them before, you know? I think they would do better there. Right, put them out there. They were there. They were all about the way a bit-ish, kind of. Not really, maybe. Okay. What? You have one of these, but tiny. Yes! Of all the blocks, Elion, of all the blocks that you've given us, that's the one you've given me. I think I've only ever used that block. That's the first time I've ever fucking used it, but I could have used, like, you know, a freaking connector between that and that for forever. You bastards. Ungrateful sponge. Well, that is. Need more blocks? Hey. Strange New Worlds is good, dudes. I've been watching it. It is. It's like proper Star Trek. Star Trek, back to the roots kind of Star Trek. Star Trek is what you signed up for kind of Star Trek, you know? I've been enjoying it, man. It's good. Right, so we got some decent piping and stuff like that here, but I want to add some depth to it. All right. What does that mean? Well, at the moment, we've got a lot of pipes on just flat surfaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat actually into the hull another layer and add bigger pipes behind it. Yes. Andrew would go insane with all the choices. They should put the 7 days blocks in Empyrion. My God. That was so many blocks. There was so many of them. It was like, I didn't even know where to begin. And you have to use like quite a lot of imagination to figure out like what the hell to do with the blocks as it is. But then they add that the number that 7 days has, and it's like your mind just kind of shuts down. It's like all I can see is shapes. All I can see is shapes. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know what to do with them. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's just sort of like start melting down. Well, I did anyway. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, we do that. Okay, cool. It's busy. It is busy. It's going to get busier though. When you get this busy, it's just like embrace it. Anyone wants to see that and yell, finally, some bugger used that tiny block. Mad lad mode engaged. All right, let's do it. We're adding depth now, right? We take all these blocks from behind out. All right, where it makes sense to do so, of course, where we've got like empty space like this here, like that there. That's good. All this stuff right here. All this, right? A bit of block shaping over there, so we'll leave that alone. Some here as well. All right. So, not much sort of space behind. A lot of this block work already in place that we have to leave there, but we're going to do some big pipes. Banjo.exe has failed to initialize. Elion, please fix. No. Elion, I have nothing to do with my source code. I'll have you know. Thank you. Did a lot of these new connecty blocks. So it doesn't all have to be pipes. I know that's sacrilegious to say such a blasphemous thing, but it doesn't all need to be pipes, folks. It could just be block work. Wife's playing piano. Haven't heard that for months. Really nice to hear. Months and months and months she hasn't played that piano for obvious reasons. Do you come up with the design first, or does it happen by accident? Igor, it mostly happens by accident, buddy. As much as I'd like you guys to think that I've planned things out and drawn the diagrams and stuff, no, I just throw some blocks, see what sticks. Place a happy little block there and a happy little block there, and oh, look at that. That actually looks all right. Usually an evolution of a rough idea involving pipes, yes. Stone Raven's good spot on the money there. I'd still like to see a co-op build with Spange and Jay Randall. I know the styles are very different, but I bet the build would be amazing. When I get Jay to do all the texturing for me, I'll be happy with that. Jeff, texture. Kane. I can get Salustical to do all my LCD work. Yeah. Get Crazy D to do my internals. And get the script to do my hull. Yeah, I'll just sit back and watch. Thanks, guys. You're building an amazing ship. Thank you very much. This is beautiful. Oh, for that block. Elion. Where's that one then, huh? Where is it? You got that? Doesn't work though, does it? Because you got triangles. Got that one. Doesn't work because of the triangles. What do I do? What do I do here? Do that one? Not even slightly the right block, is it? Not even slightly. What do we do, folks? What do we do? Can we do? There's nothing we can do apart from just shake our fists furiously at the screen while exclaiming, Elion! It could have been beautiful. It could have been magnificent. But no. But no. You ruined it. You ruined it. What the hell? You ruined it all. Right, that actually lines up quite nicely now. Yes. Right, problem over here now then. Kenneth, thank you very much for the $10. Thanks. Like the new chill build and wonderful music and relaxation. Kenneth, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. And thank you very much once again for that $10, man. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. I'm glad you're enjoying. That's pretty much why I do this. It's exactly why I do this. So, thank you. Right. All we need to do is provide a gap for the thruster. That one's already clear, so that's good. Shit. 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 Symmetry Road. Everything else looks like it's intact over here, so that's fine. Okay. Missing in action. I feel your pain. If Spange were ever to get a boat, he should name it the HMS Spange Ross. Spange Ross. Igor Hardcore, thank you very much for the sub, dude. Welcome along. Ed Voices as well. Thank you for the 17 months sub, man. 15 minutes ago. I'm so sorry it took me that long to see that. Twitch is being weird. But at least my feed from Twitch is being weird. I don't know if it's actually Twitch. I mean, it's probably Twitch. Twitch is weird. All right. We have a bottom of the ship to do. We got some of the shaping already in place, I suppose. But I do need a landing gear. So the landing gear over here comes down one block in that position. So we need to come down one block from the top of this turret here. One block below that turret. It's not going to be easy, is it? Okay, no, I got a plan. I got a plan. Think. Wait. One block. Well, the landing gear has to go in at the same height as the turret, right? So the block needs to be there. So the landing gear needs to be, right? There, but if we put it around about there, on that inside block. Coupled with 8 landing gears back there, that should provide enough stability for it to not fall over. Now we just have to figure out a way to line the blocks up in a nice way that doesn't look stupid. Sure. No problem. I like ships from the game Homeworld 1 and 2. Yeah, they're good boats. The problem with a lot of like rebuilds is that you'd find that the sloping and stuff on them is too gradual for Empyrion to really do well. You end up with this kind of stepped RST look, which I don't like. And then if I'm building something and I don't like the way it looks, I just don't want to build it. Simple as that. I just stop building it. So I just don't bother with recreations really. I'll take shapes and general sort of almost like the skeleton of a ship and be like, right, I quite like that layout, like I did with the Leviathan down there. And then make it my own kind of thing. But yeah, taking an entire ship, recreating it, not very easy with Empyrion at all. Yeah. It's going to say that almost exists then, doesn't it? Like that. Not far off, is it? A little bit. Damn. A little bit closer. Never mind. Profile wise, I think that looks okay. Rip the purple pumpkin. What are you guys talking about now? Can you try out the Warhammer 40k Cathedral in space with guns as a later build? I've seen some people actually do some 40k builds and they look amazing. I look at them and go, I would never be able to do that. They're just like, wow, that is a level of freaking detail and stuff. It's the verticality of it all. It boggles my mind. Crazy. I can build quite long, flat ships, I suppose, in general scheme of things. If you look at all of them, they're all flat, really. Freaking Warhammer ships are like, so vertical. I think we're wrong, they're long and honky as well, but hecking cathedral on top of a platform. It's like, what the hell? Very impressive, the guys that have done it. Very impressive. I'm going to do a third, I think. Ooh, hello, cheeky. I was debating whether to do a third row line here at the same level, but I'm going to do it because then I get to do a cheeky little indent thing. Which is quite nice from a texturing point of view. Look at that. Also makes the landing gear seem a little bit more supported, especially if I move it into the middle there. That. Right. D-Dude Sponge used a small block for the first time ever. Well done, D-Dude. Very nice, man. You're not bum rushing me in freaking BAR. You're building. I like it. Not that you're not a rush player, but you know what I mean. Nice one. Progress. I hate building down the side right this close to the symmetry line. It's so difficult. Back with Eden. Yeah, I'm going to connect these up. World is coming to an end. Lol, try again, Sponge. Yeah. What, you've never heard of the term bum rush? That's just a British thing then, is it? The symmetry line could really need a little bit more transparency, or a slider option, or a sneaky game function where it fades away around you to get to it. Yes. They'd be able to like make it just go quite transparent when you're close to it would be nice. The closer you get to it, the more transparent it goes. That would be lovely. I never Zerg rushed you. I'm absolutely appalled by this statement. I know, I did say that you're not actually a rush player. You never rushed, actually. You did toy with us a few times. Which I don't like. Dude, if you're gonna be us, just be us. Don't toy with us, man. that is like ultimate insult, isn't it? That is just freaking toying with us, dude. Easy now. I love a good bum rush. Alright, you guys are getting carried away. Love a good bum rush. Oh dear. Problem rush is probably a UK term that means something totally different elsewhere. You will do it next time. Good man, good man. Absolutely. It's the only way we'll learn, dude. You have to play like a badass, because at the end of the day, if we get fed up of losing, which we will, then we'll just switch to like do some co-op, do some Raptors or something, you know, it's fine. The great thing about bar is you don't have to do PvP. You don't want to. Right, sorry. Getting distracted. Conversations about bar. Great game, by the way, guys. If you're ever a fan of like the original Terran Annihilation series, Terran Annihilation games, or Supreme Commander, check out Beyond All Reason on just Google it. It's not on Steam. It's got its own little download. It's completely free. Completely free. Insanity. Completely free. Like, can you believe that? They don't give shit away anymore, do they? Kind of like the idea of having like a small little docking bay underneath there. Instead of that rounded stuff that I just put in there, like put a fake force field and some glowies behind it and make it look like the drones come out of there. I'm going to try it. I think it'll look really cool. You know, like the kind of the bottom of a Star Destroyer, that sort of stuff. You know, you got the fighter bay. So I put a line of blocks at the top here. I'll put them thin blocks, right underneath the drone bay, like that, and then do a line each side like that. But then to try and give it a little bit more depth from a certain from a certain point of view. From a certain point of view, build that out like that, right? Plate that, plate that. There we go. Force field. Put the engines up again. That small fuel tank is just not doing a good job of keeping the engines running. You know? Small generator. It's 74% of a small generator, just idling the thrusters. It was awesome. Crazy. How do you cycle through the blocks so quickly? Experience and practice. Just that is all. Right, which way around does that go? That's vertical, isn't it? Right, okay. So that way, yep, that's the one. Okay. Bastard. Thank you. Why would it go one to the side? Is there... Oh, I see. I'm like, why is this not working? I figured it out. I figured it out. One too long. Yeah. Just too long. I'm going to have to do multiples, I think. Oh my god, really? Please give us new force field sizes. Gonna float. You can do it on the inside, I suppose. Ah. What do you think? Too bright? A little, yeah, I agree. It's a little too bright, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean about the old force field effect. It's not until you get quite close that the new one really, like, looks pretty cool. It's a bit better, a bit duller there, doesn't it? Still too bright. Very grey and a bright light texture only on the vertical sides. Hmm. I mean, if that's still too bright, then maybe maybe that one would work better. I wish you could pick which force field effect you wanted to each individual force field. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know why they didn't just add that as a child block option, you know? There we go. Seems to me that would have been quite simple and straightforward to do. But what do I know? I'm no developer. So in terms of the drone-based spawners, they need to be accessible, right? Easily accessible for the drones. So general advice is to stick them on quite like a high point of the ship. So I'm going to put one on the bottom there, which is not obstructed by anything that I can see. I fear if I put one there, it's obstructed by the turrets and these blocks. Whether a drone will get there or not, I don't know. I could put one maybe on the very nose of the ship, and it should be able to get there, unless it's coming from behind. Also being on the nose of the ship, it's likely to get destroyed if the shields ever go down. So the other ones I was going to put on the roof here. I'll have a couple of high points between the turrets there for the drone spawners, maybe. Maybe one by the hangar here. So we'll have a good sort of 4 spawners, I think. Drone bay is 10. Each spawner spawns 2. So that will leave 2 drones in reserve, which I think is quite a good way of doing it, rather than spawning all 10 at a time. Spawns 8 and then leaves 2 behind. We'll see. All right. Needs to be blue. Why does it need to be blue? Where does the blue come from? The Homeworld carrier. Are you thinking of the Homeworld hangar bays? Because I was thinking of the Star Wars ones, which are generally white. If you think about the bottom of a Star Destroyer, it's a square. It's a white square, isn't it? But yeah, the Homeworld ones are blue. Match the guns. Could you make the drone spawners floating? Maybe they will add a hidden spawned in feature. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, yes, you can make them float just like a normal block, I suppose, but then you just have this weird pad floating around. All right, we'll try blue. We'll try blue. I'm not opposed to it. I was just trying to understand it. So you want the lights to be blue like that? I can't remember the exact shade that Homeworld had. It's been years since I played, but I think it was something like that. But it'll all be blue. Personally, I think the white looks better. But I'll wait to hear what you guys think. The blue is better. Okay. Well. Think we're gonna have a little fight in our hands here. Mexican standoff. Problem is, I ain't seen no Mexicans. There isn't a block for that. Yeah. Make it pink. Don't hate it. White looks better. Painted black. I'm not against white, but blue is better on the eyes. Red would be best. Just do what F076 did. Release it in white, then release a paid DLC blue version. Fallout 76. F076. I didn't get that reference until you said about the DLCs. And blood red could be a good shout. All right, well, we'll try it red. Try it red. It's not difficult to change the colors. Yeah, dark red like that. It looks like I'm going to go around heating things up. I'm going to try and heat space. Just try and stop me. Yeah, it does look like a space heater now. Blood in the soup. Yeah, I think space heater. All right, we're gonna get a big gun in. Artillery. Red has a kind of evil look. Yeah. Evil space heater look. Part of me is like, artillery cannon's cool on the nose. I mean, you could probably snipe stuff with that thing, right? Part of me is like, I should put a plasma cannon on the front. It's a little bit more flexible. And cheaper if it explodes. Generic bad guy radiator. What about a non-light detail, but spotlights or flashing white lights? You guys are just like increasing the complexity of this, huh? The mobile red light district. Oh man. What about purple. Pimped for your pleasure. Missing a disco ball. Yep. So then we could try it with lights. These textures are like nice and shiny now. So we could do a sort of plainish ceiling deal. All right, plainish. I'll leave the side lights, but maybe I'll remove the middle light there, like that. And then, as you suggested, maybe what we do is use lighting. Problem is I used half blocks all over this place right now, so it's kind of difficult to get any kind of lights in here. All the blocks are used up with the half blocks. So I'd have to eat into the hangar bay some more. This isn't the end of the world, because look at the size of that bloody drone bay. We do like a spotlight, intensity 2, range 15, but set the angle 65. More range. Possibly the wrong light type as well, actually. Let's try a different light. Let's try this guy. Interesting seeing Spangina hoodie. The aircon must be strong. 21 degrees exactly in my room at the moment, which is quite comfy, really. Oh, yeah. I was in shorts and a t-shirt earlier. I was getting cold. Yeah. What's the temperature on the left driver's island today? 21 degrees. Perfect temperature. Absolutely perfect. Question: if I don't spend much time in game yet, still didn't go to Omicron, should I play as vanilla or as Reforged Eden? Any recommendations? My general recommendation that I say to people is play vanilla until you run out of things to do, which won't take you long, and then switch to Reforged, because by that time you're used to like warping about, exploring, building, mining, yada 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 yada. And once you've got those basics down, you can then take on the extra learning that Reforged requires. You know, about the thing with Reforged is it changes how everything works. It's not just new missions and new planets and new galaxy. It's the thrusters work differently, generators work differently, shields work differently. You know, so it's difficult because it's like, well, you're going to learn vanilla and then you're going to have that rule book torn up and thrown out of the room. That's right, forget it all. Now we're doing Reforged. So do you just go ahead and learn Reforged from the get-go? I don't know. For me, you know, I played vanilla and then I played Reforged. That was the way I did it, because that's the sequence of events that happened. But for a new player, it's really difficult to say. Is Reforged combat still super broken? I don't remember it ever being broken. You mean like ground combat or space combat? Yeah. I mean, it's restricted by, like, you know, like what Elion had to the game still. Still, like, problems with lag and nonsense like that, but then that's usually because there's a bug in the game, not because of Reforged, if you know what I mean. Anyway, wrong, Reforged has its bugs as well, but when it comes to specific things like that. Banjo, I do want to say I do like the new series and learn something new every time I watch a new series. Thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're liking it. Podcast, hey buddy. Baby Spange is great. She's in nursery today. It's both amazing and upsetting. I think play through as far as you can, or like in vanilla, following the story and stuff. You will learn a lot. You might not even get a CV these days. Visit other planets in the galaxy. How's fam in general? Good, yeah. Not bad at all, really. Everything just fine. We're in a place now where we've gotten used to having this new person in our lives, and now we're getting used to going back to work and carry on as normal, you know, while having a new person in our lives. So every day is a lesson. Every day is a lesson. So adjustments, but they're coming along nicely. The adjustments, I mean. And everybody's healthy and happy. Can't ask for more, really. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. No worries, buddy. Hey, Curious Mind. Sorry I'm late in my defense. You started too early. I'll take that in mind. Oh, Tactical Joe. Damn, dude. Thank you very much for the $20. Good night, all. Happy building, Spange. Got the night shift tomorrow. Tactical Joe, take it easy, buddy. Thank you for the $20, man. And I hope the night shift goes well and all is okay. Get home safe, yeah? Okay, awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. You people are so generous. It makes me sick. What am I supposed to do with that? Be grateful and shut up. Right, okay. This is where I was thinking maybe putting I was going to raise these things up higher, actually. I would dip this down a bit, but I wanted these hard points to appear above the hull, you know? Maybe I could do it with half blocks, but then that's quite restrictive. Missing in action. Thanks to the stream, power is back on, so I have to go mow the lawn. Yay! Happy mowing. Missing in action is now missing in action. Space combat in Forge was really broken when I last played. Most ships, even with armor and decoys, would just crumble. Farming quantums cost more than it was worth. Yeah, I mean, the general meta of space combat is shield fighters. So what a lot of players now do is raise only the back turret. Maybe, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to go any higher. Any higher, it's going to interfere with the line of the bridge and the profile of the ship there. It's going to look a bit weird. What was I going to say? Yeah, so the meta is basically shield fighters. Essentially, your combat CVs have a high amount of shielding, a very little armor, and it's all about speed and maneuverability. And you essentially spin the ship around the enemy target, forcing most of the shots coming in to miss, And what hits is taken by the shields. You take too much damage, you get the hell out of range before your shields drop down, and then recharge and get back into the fight. But you can output an enormous amount of damage to the enemy very, very quickly with what's it? Artillery cannons. The trick is getting the shields down quick enough. You get the shields down quick enough, then your artillery cannons can finish off a Tavira or similar very, very quickly. Very quickly. I've seen Taviras go down in 3 minutes. On my server, they go down in 3 minutes. So it depends, I suppose. If you're trying to armor tank stuff, generally especially on multiplayer, because there definitely seems to be some inconsistencies between multiplayer and everything else, you will find that your ship will take severe damage on the armor because of the way that Reforge's explosive mechanics and how it calculates things, and then combine that with multiplayer and the fact that multiplayer is so much more screwy than single player when it comes to calculating damage rates and stuff like that. Despite the best efforts of Revian and Vermilion, it still does a piss poor job of it, really. But yeah, what you get then is a hell of a lot of hull damage. So you get that situation that you described where it's like, well, it's not really worth the payout. I have to spend 20,000 Sathium and Xenoblocks repairing my ship for a quantum core, or the chance to get a quantum core. It's not worth it. So the day of the big honking battleship Reforged is definitely over for now. Certainly until Reforged 2 comes along, where Vermilion is making a huge effort to bring the battleship back, as it were. He's doing a massive amount of changes that mean that traditional battleships might actually once again have a place in the game as the standard kind of the meta. That makes sense. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Is that person down here facing the right way? Yeah, okay, good. To all launch forwards. Should spawn just above the turret. Best I've done solo against the Tavira is 3 minutes 40. There you go. It ends up all about spinning in circles until you either throw up or the enemy blows up. Hey, Icky, man. Thank you very much. How many pipes did I miss, mate? I need to get my hands on the Reforged Eden 2 tech. Lost all my builds and have to start from scratch, but don't want to build only to find out I have to rebuild. Yeah, no, fair enough. Speaking of army, that's quite a thin layer. Yeah, I haven't started on the internals yet. This whole front section is going to be decoys and armor and stuff, so the weight will increase quite significantly when I start that phase of the build. We'll give it another go. When Reforged 2 comes, then we are trying 3 large combat CVs and just killed the fun. Thanks for explaining. That's all right. Yeah, I've put up my Gladiator against the Tavira and just got absolutely wrecked, and my Gladiator's got 13 layers of combat steel, so it's just what the f you're supposed to do against that, right? It's, yeah, shield fighters. Shield fighters. Have a look on the workshop, a creator called Artemis Rouge. You should be able to find him fairly quickly, because his builds are very good, very popular. But Artemis is an absolute master at the shield fighter builds. Most of his combat ships can take a Tavira down at 2.1 million CPU, which is the limit of standard reforged builds before you go into the auxiliary or quantum core arena. And you can see how he's built them, and how he prioritizes thrust and shield strength over pretty much everything else. All of his turrets are focused around taking his shields down, and then he's got like maybe 4 artillery cannons. And if you watch his videos, he basically takes the shields down onto Tavira and then uses the artillery cannons to surgically remove the core. So he knows where the core is on every ship type. He knows where it is on a Tavira. You shoot it in the belly or shoot it through the nose. And he just goes straight for that. He tears them apart. It's impressive to watch. But it does obviously require that knowledge of where the core is. If you don't have that, then you are probably going to struggle a bit. Okay. One more drone spawner to place then. And we got to bring this down to this level here as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do something really boring here. Right. We've got 4 drone spawners, 1 on the bottom, 3 on the top. All should be high enough and clear enough that the drone should have no problem getting back to us. The only question mark are these turrets might be in the way. And, well, the bottom is all clear, so hopefully the AI is going to be okay and not go and do stupid things. I know, what am I saying? Of course it is. It's the game's AI, for crying out loud. It's what it does. It'll do stupid things, and then I'll have to shout at it. I thought extra drone spawners did nothing. Do they spawn more drones? That's what I thought they did. I thought each one of them spawned 2 drones. Have I got this wrong? To be honest, this whole freaking drone thing is so new. I know nothing about it. I thought they spawned 2 each. You got 10 drones in your bay. One spawner spawned 2. I may have that. I may have it all wrong. I may have it all wrong, guys. That would be crap, wouldn't it? I thought only 2 drones spawned at a time, period. Yeah, for now, they look like normal teleport spawners, but everything is like first iteration. So... 2 drones, man. That's poor. That is poor. I want more than 2 drones. I want all 10 out. I want all 10 out. Fire everything! Damn it. Actually, I think Vermilion is going to restrict the drone bay to just bases. That's how he's going to fix it, basically. It doesn't work on ships anyway, so bases only. Have we done it? Have I freaking done it? Guys, is the hull finished? Oh man. A little moment then. I think she's done. We have a hull. We have a completed hull. I'm looking for holes. I'm looking for things that I haven't done yet. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I haven't done yet, but like, you know what I mean. Damn, that happened suddenly. Ooh. Test the ship. I want to see its drones work perfectly on an enemy. Well, I can't test it yet because unfortunately, the as far as fuel tanks and generators I've got, that's it, right? It's just some temporary stuff I shoved on the hull there. So I need to go in and we need to slap the important stuff inside it now. Really, start building rooms, get some internal layout done. Doesn't have much in the way of components yet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, nice. Onto the LCD work. That would be the rest of the stream. Doing one LCD. If you're ready. I've noticed the drones are good decoys and maybe seem to have iframes when exiting your ship, which is good, 10 to 20 seconds. Cover the whole thing in a lovely tartan colour. Hey, Trendane. What's up, dude? A lovely tartan colour. Is tartan a colour? Just get the tartan paint out, yeah? That's how it works. Right. Let's start slapping some devices in there, yeah? Alright, so we can probably get rid of that stuff. I'll keep that. What we're going to need is a warp drive, shield generator, gravity generator. Get the pentaxia tank before I forget about it as well. And nobody even mentioned a bloody freaking ammo box, or I will slap you. Bam, 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 bam. Very loud and sudden music. Brace yourselves. Calms down in a minute, I promise. Very obnoxious. Reverse antennas. Yes. Okay, we got a bit of stuff that we can play with there. We got a bit of stuff. Okay, we'll put some pipe in there and put some blocks and stuff. Oh, they're good. Oh, we'll figure that out later. Right. About that munitions container. Sorry, you already had. The slapping will commence. Ammo chocks. Delicious, but deadly. Alright. Hey, Zorion. Tartan is how you make unreasonable demands of a chameleon. So, warp drives. This whole big area here, okay, is the hangar bay. The majority of the ship is hollow. So, the front section here we want to reserve for decoys and armor and stuff like that. I don't know if anybody's seen the work in progress model of the drone bay that Vermilion has been working on, but you can go into it. It looks awesome. It's just got like door on this level and a door on this level, and it's got like shelves and like conveyors and stuff in it. It looks amazing. He posted it on my Discord. He's probably posted it other places as well, but yeah, it looks very good. Spanish 10 out of 10 for the build. As always, your builds are very, very good. Thank Ghost Dragon. Thank you very much. It's really nice of you. The first thing you should put on in the ammo containers, so that way it's 100% in your way the whole time and you can't forget about it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So what we're going to have to do is we've got this elevator here, so I'm going to have to turn on symmetry mode. Block that off there so we don't incinerate ourselves on the way down, right? I need to then create a path from there into the hangar bay. The hangar bay floor is actually be at this level, I think. Yeah. What's going to be underneath that is all container extensions. We've only got a thin layer of blocks underneath there, so... so basically, we need this space here in this nacelle for our warp drive. We're going to use the space in the other nacelle on the other side for maybe the shield generator. And then we've got the top nacelle here for generators and fuel tanks and stuff. It's actually not a lot of room in these. Certainly not a lot of, like, protection. But a warp drive can go there. Move it above. Wow. There really isn't that much room, is there? Oh my god. Oh my god, the old donut Tondane. Yeah, I remember the donut. They said they were going to bring it back for something else. Never did. I don't know if that donut still exists in the asset list, but I know that Revian uses the icon, the donut. I'll breach. The icon for it for his drone parts. Sorry. I'm gonna have some mind fart then. Mind fart equals think stink? Yeah, pretty much. Brain fart is another one I use. Would it save oxygen if you left the nacelles? It would certainly leave more oxygen in the tanks, yes, if you did that. Yeah. We got a bit of a window to the warp drive there. Not sure about the angle there, but I think I'll do. Hey, Discount Engineer, man. Thank you very much for the raid. A party of 21. That's a decent raid, man. That's freaking awesome. Welcome along, guys. Very nice of you to join me today. Oh, I've just built these windows in Symmetry mode. You know what? I'll be fine. I'll put the shield generator there. It'll be okay. But let's turn Symmetry off before I do any more stupid stuff. Welcome along, guys. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. I finished the hull. The hull is complete. Now I just got to do all the giblets inside. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's only taken me 3 streams to get the hull done. So there we go. That's not too bad, right? Is it? But yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, where did you come? Did you come from Empyrion, Discount Engineer? What were you playing? What was your stream? Also, hello, welcome. Did you have a good stream? But yeah, codename this the Dragonfly. Oh, everyone's turning up now, aren't they? Oh god, here she is. There goes the bloody neighbor. Anyone put a drone spawner inside? It would work. You'd probably then just have a drone stuck inside your ship. I was playing some Stormworks Build and Rescue. Nice! I've had a look at my, that game for a while. I haven't got an eye on it. But sure, I wonder if it won't be quite a fun one for the Chaos Crew to do. But yeah, so you build things in order to put fires out, basically, I think, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I've not actually played it myself, but I have. It has been recommended to me, I think. Might be an interesting one to check out. That's awesome, dude. Chaos is right. I'll leave then. No, I was talking about Lainey. Nerdlet Gaming has arrived. Look, she's on Twitch and YouTube. The full Chaos Crew is here now, apart from Blighted. Bless him. He's, you know, got a job and stuff. Poor bugger. Can't win it all. Yeah, that was awesome. Well, I hope you had a good stream, buddy. Thanks again for the raid. And welcome along, everybody. So, some of you probably not familiar with Empyrion, I guess. Maybe some of you are. But how would we best describe Empyrion, chat? I always like to describe it as Lego, or no, Minecraft in space. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good description of it, but yeah. Is this Eden, Reforged, or Vanilla? I've just started. This is Vanilla, actually. So I'm building back in Vanilla because of the 1.10 update. The addition of the drone bay, which is that big honker over there. So I thought, yeah, well, it's probably a good time to get stuck back into Vanilla a little bit. See what we can do. It's also generally good to not neglect the old Vanilla builds. It's so much easier, I think, to convert ships into Reforged from Vanilla than the other way around. Personally, I think, anyway, but yeah. More or less, but I think you'd enjoy the building and designing aspect of it. It has a bit more logic and plumbing than, say, Space Engineers. Empyrion is a little closer with the logic. Really? Wow, that's surprising, actually. When you talk about logic and plumbing, I thought you were going to say Space Engineer is more closer than Empyrion. Empyrion doesn't have logic or plumbing. Okay, so it has some logic. It doesn't do plumbing. Empyrion is Minecraft plus Fallout plus Star Trek in a blender. Yeah. Nice one. Even though it might be a bit shitty. Oh dear. I think Blighted likes his job. He does! Blighted has expressed on many occasions that he does like his job. He loves his job, even though he has to deal with poop most of the day. Do you consider space for Reforged Eden 2.0 components in your designs now, or are you waiting for the official release? No, I don't. To be honest, WDC night, I was going to say something like clever and whatnot, but no, I don't. I just don't. I guess I'm waiting for the official release. I guess what will happen when it comes along is that I will just try my best to modify them for Reforged 2.0 and see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Any association to plumbing is purely coincidental. Quite right. Quite right. Yep. Right, I've managed to ram a warp drive into that corner there. Let's see if we can do the same with the shield generator over here. I'll need to clean these blocks up because I went a bit crazy with symmetry mode. Right, seal that up. Not that there. I figure with the shield generator anyway. We get rid of that? No. Hull breach. No, we can't. We'll probably put it against this back wall like that. I don't know why, but I always stick it on an angle. I just do. That window is now out of alignment. Not sure if a window is really necessary for a shield generator anyway. I mean, the thing spins though, doesn't it? It's cool because it spins. And it's so much more cooler when it spins. I'm the general and I want it to spin. Thank you, General Hammond. Yeah. I was wondering. It was like a cheeky little test. It was a cheeky little test to see how many people got that reference. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Very nice. Oh, there goes the power again. Never mind. Everything's fine. Apart from the power. That's all gone. Right. Let me just make sure. Oh, I can't because the bloody power's gone out. We have gravity. Can I get through this gap here? Yeah, easy. I'm not banging my head or anything. Ugh. Right, so if I walk like an absolute donkey, then I bang my head, but that's fine. Alright, cool. Wait, how many blocks compared to base engineers now? Well, that many. Plus that many. Plus that many. I don't know how many has base engineers got, like 4? Can't remember. Blighted would say this game sucks. Blighted has already said this game sucks. The problem is with this many blocks is finding the one you need. So, with SE, still got the big problem of nothing to do in the game. Yes, Brian, I will have some health and safety stripes on that. No, don't worries. Laney, I love watching you build, though. Very relaxing. Never doing it myself, though. Ah, but we love the Laney builds. How can we get you to build, Laney? How can we convince you that that, you know, building is for you? How can I turn you into the perfect little builder? There's got to be a way. Help me help you. Help me help you. You buy a stock of pink paint. Drillette. The Drillette, Laney. One of the finest miners I've ever seen. It was a champion build, that was. It was the build of a champion. It's a trap. You pipe down, I am off. Right. I do want, but I don't know how. I want, it's kind of like a walkway across this bit as well, but I don't really see how I'm supposed to do that, to be honest. I'm starting to consider my other options. Other options available include putting a walkway at this height instead, with some railings conveniently placed over there. However, if I put a block there, which inevitably I need to in order to seal that glass and complete the look, then I can't put a railing there at all. And everything I know is a lie. In fact, I can't put a railing there anyway, because that I can't flip it upside down. So I can't put a railing there. So people will just fall onto the glass. And then I'll have complaints, and OSHA will be involved, and oh my god. Everything is just wrong. Oh my god. Maybe what I need to do is just block it off. And forget about it. Yeah. Space OSHA. Spange, imagine a block with a flooring and a railing. Yes. Space engineers have got them. Oh. That's it. I'm converted. You've shown me the light. Okay, this whole top window thing is just going to have to go. Unfortunately. There's just no way we can work together. Plop, 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 plop. Oh. Oh, well, that's gonna bleed some oxygen. That is going to bleed some oxygen right there, that is. All right, okay. We're gonna have to seal that engine off and access it maybe from above. Yeah, that's doable. Okay, cool. Just seal this one off here. So I like to have my maintenance corridors accessible to the engines here. So we can have a maintenance access from that elevator there. We can fill that in. All right, we've got a shield generator. We've got warp drive. We need a pentaxid tank. Pentaxid. Pentaxid. Right there. Like a throne. Ah. In the middle of the living deck. No. So this is my saucer section, all right? And there's my engine section. Okay, we can't have the antimatter storage in the saucer section. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't quite gel, right? So I'm gonna stick it in here with the warp drive. It only makes sense that way. Right, there it goes. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. Right, gravity generator then. Difficult one because ideally it needs to be in the middle of the ship. The middle of the ship is complete and a cluster duck. So if I have it at the front of the ship, then I might lose gravity at the back. If I have it at the back of the ship, then I might lose gravity at the front. Where I've got it at the moment is bloody genius, but unfortunately it's not going to work there, is it? If I have the gravity generator to the side here, just for science, let's science this. Let's take you out. Okay, symbol in the bottom left is our key. The little rings around the person. As soon as they disappear, we're out of gravity. Bingo. We have no gravity from this point here. Do you know what? Unbelievably, that is all the gravity we need. One at the front and one at the back, says Michael. We don't need that. That is close enough. I don't really believe it, but it is close enough. Yeah. We need to seal this off because there are gaps. There are gaps in the thrusters that will lead to air leaks. There you go. Unbelievably, that actually is but I put it up before your test. Oh, Michael. It's the way it goes sometimes, and now you look like a fool. Sorry. Sorry, Michael. Not really, but, you know. You'll be fine. We're just like, is there a better place to put it? Ten gravity generators on the front of the large spike at the front of the ship. Poke an enemy ship and crush their crew with heavy gravity. I like your style, Dinsey. I do. I wish it would work. I wish it worked. That would be amazing, right? The EGS gravity generator is easy to use, but also absolutely lacks the option to adjust the size of the projected field. It does. It does indeed. It's basically just one fixed-sized blob. And as soon as you get to that point in the ship, this corner right here, there is no gravity. But there's not going to be any walking around here either. The whole hangar bay will be within the gravity field. So that works for me. That works lovely. The other option is I move the drone bay forward. There's still lots of space in front of the drone bay. Even for more armor and stuff like that. I mean, this isn't a battleship, so... let's experiment with that idea, actually. Let me do the drone bay here. Drone bay. There it is. Come on, stop being a dick. What are you doing? Bloody hell's bells. Even that is still good 5 blocks from the front. 5 blocks of Xeno is still a decent amount. That would actually give us a nice little space there for a gravity generator right here. Which would probably be a little bit cleaner than putting it back there. And that should give us gravity. We just check all the way back to... Oh. Nope. Gravity stops there. We are... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. 7 blocks. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have to go there at least. Which is in the middle of the hangar bay, you know, it's yeah. That gravity generator sucks. I hadn't considered that, but that would work. That gives me all the gravity I need inside and at the back. Gravity starts here. That gives me more options, and it's easy to hide from there. Oh, okie dokie. There we go then. It's a bit, it's totally off center, I realize, but yeah. Maybe one day I'll build a ship around a gravity generator. Yeah, it is such an awkward block. 2x2. Not huge, I suppose. It's also just not big enough to really make a big deal about, you know? Like, you don't have to, like, create an engineering section for it, like you do the warp drive. You have to have a whole freaking space for that. But, yeah. Now, Michael, Spange isn't a fool. He's an observant buffoon, his words, which is totally different. Yeah. Totally different. Very, very different. Anyway. Okay, so we've got the gravity generator, we've got the warp drive, we've got a pentaxi tank, we've got a shield generator. Those are the main big boys, but we've also got large generators and fuel tanks. Now, we are in vanilla, which means the large generators probably are necessary. However, I want to see if we can get them in here, because if we can, then we are good for reforging it later. Oof. There is room. It's a bit tight. And also, I'm pretty sure if I put a large generator there, it will kill anything in the garden. So that's not an option. On that side, at least, anyway.
Lovely.
On this side, it'll be a lovely way to heat the pool.
Lovely.
Managay, thank you very much for gifting a bunch of subs on Twitch. Dude, awesome. You're most generous, sir. Laney got a sub. Yay! Congrats. Yeah, an interactive menu like the motion sensors would be nice. What's your CPU now at Vanilla? 3.9. 3.9 is the CPU. Yeah, I'm a subby. Other idea. Six blocks, though, isn't it? Annoyingly, 6 blocks. Simple addition of that ring there, it is now 7 blocks, and it now works perfectly in that space. Easy fix. Easy fix. Here we go. Smashing. I need a place for the core. Damn it. This ship sucks. There's no room for anything in it. Everything's everywhere. Alright, the core. And all the CPU stuff, of course. Oof. I feel like the core should be up here. Maybe underneath the grow plots. I don't know. There is an argument. There is an argument to have the core actually at the front of the ship. It will be the most heavily armored area of the ship. It will be the least targeted because, well, other than the thrusters here, all the generators... actually, all the generators. The warp drivers at the back. The generators are usually at the back. And so on and so forth. I've kind of broken with tradition here and put a generator at the front, which kind of nullifies my position a bit. However, that drone bay is 10,000 hit points. That is a fairly chunky bit of armor. Having the core there, between some combat steel or xeno steel. I'm gonna go with combat. Is probably not a bad idea. Hey Joe, can you put a single large and then 3 medium small generators? Yeah, so that's what I was going to do. I was going to now get some mediums and fill the engineering bay up with the mediums. If I could find them. I was on them, there we are. Because yeah, we got a bit of room in here. Ways and stuff, so a little bit of room is the operative word. Maybe better up in the top nacelle. Yeah. And the inside wall there would be good. That's going to kill the plants, isn't it? Let's not have it there then. We do one there and one there. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side in here as well. One below that shelf. And there and one there. Is that right? Have I got that right? Yeah. I should have had symmetry on. It would have made my life a lot easier, wouldn't it? I have to test like the power draw later. Make sure it's okay. But should be alright. 1, 2 fuel tanks in there. Do the same on the other side as well. 1, 2 separated. Insulate them from chain reactions with combat steel. Like that. That will stop them from blowing each other up. Not that, again, not that this is really a frontline battleship or anything. So again, it's shot like that. Maybe you shouldn't. That's not airtight. These aren't airtight, are they? No, they're not. So that's a hull breach, actually, what we've just done there. That nozzle is not airtight. Nozzle. I think that would probably be enough fuel tanks. Any more than that, we're We got serious amounts of fuel. There's also an argument for putting the core directly under the pilot seat. Boom! Enough. Yeah, exactly, Maliki. Exactly. So the oxygen tanks, an interesting one. I quite like lining them up in the ceiling in a hangar bay like this, right? Making them visible. It should probably do this hangar bay before I add them in, though. You can actually do a similar thing with the generators as well, because the generators spinning, they're animated. They actually look quite good if you leave them somewhat visible somewhere in the ship. You get those moving parts inside. It actually looks really nice. All right, we're going to add some storage then. Next step. Right. Storage controllers and constructors and stuff are going along the walls here in the hangar bay. So, a little platform to start off with. Let's get Symmetry involved, actually. The whole floor ceiling arrangement in here is going to be container extensions. I've already lost count. Whoops. 320 is the limit on vanilla. Remember, on Reforged it goes up to 640. 4 is under the pilot seat, and the pilot seat gets shot out, then simultaneously looters in the core will stop the NPC from shooting at the rest of the ship. That is the same reason why you put it at the front of the ship, basically. If you put it at a part of the ship where you do not want damage to exceed, so if you've got a front tanking ship, kind of like how this is, kind of like how the Mjolnir is, most of my ships will be front tanking. Then when the core goes, the ship just stops taking damage, basically, or it should stop taking damage. So if you're taking damage from the front to the back, assume everything valuable is sort of midship back, the core is just in front of the midship, and you've taken that much damage, the core goes, everything stops shooting at it, you don't lose the valuable stuff from the midship back. Or yourself. Yeah? Okay, I've lost count again already, sorry. Apparently I have the attention span of a freaking goldfish. Oh my god. I don't know why. Oh yeah, constructor's going to go there. Constructor's going to go... Oh, I was going to put a constructor there as well. Actually, that disconnects it though. Unless I take that block out and that block out. Put one there. Put that one there. And... put one there. There we go. That works. It just doesn't work if I want to put another one next to it, you know? When they keep shooting to get at the docked ships in the hangar bay, even if the core gets... No, didn't see. Docked ships are, as far as the game concerned, not really there. So, how do I explain this? When you got a docked ship on top of your ship, the enemies won't shoot at it. In fact, any munitions that hit it actually pass through it like it's a ghost. It's to prevent an exploit, because if you think about it, you could probably create like a HV or an SV or even another CV, actually, now that they've got interdocking, that is just pure armor, and you know, it's like 10 million blocks of armor in vanilla, right? And then you dock that to the front of your 10 million of guns ship, and that takes all the damage for you, that thing, you know. So you prevent him from doing that. The shots will just pass through a docked vessel. They don't take damage. Right, what was that? 272. Boo, still loads to go. I'm gonna do this without. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to go a different way. Up it is. All right. So I want another container controller there. Not there, sorry, there. So I need to separate these guys. That included docked SV at a base. If it's docked on a pad, it's immune to base attacks. I believe so. I believe it is, yeah. I don't think the damage turns on if it's like on a base or a CV. Just off always. Come on! Fast. Rio 2. It always amazes me how many fucking blocks you need sometimes to tell you. It's crazy. Yay! 320. Yay! At that time. That's 6 container controllers. 4.1 million now. Just placing container extensions with multiple controllers, just Tetris with social distancing. I love that. Social distance texturing, I love that. Hey, Kiki! How's it doing? I don't speak Turkish, unfortunately, Levent. I don't know. Turkey Yed and Selam. I assume that's do you speak Turkish, but I'm afraid not. I am a what's the word? Not Philistine, is it? Philistine's uncultured. Which I suppose that means that counts. Yep, that'll do. I am an uncultured, uneducated Philistine. There is no other language other than the one I was born with. Yeah, that's what I said, and I'm sticking with it. Talk louder to make yourself understood, Sven. Exactly. Exactly. That does not line up correctly, I'm afraid. You have failed the test. You failed me for the last time. You're an uncultured mad lad. I'll take it. Uncultured mad lad, it is. Absolutely balmy. No, Sponge, there'll be many more times.
Lovely.
Hey, Fluff, dude. How's it going, man? Thank you for the 45 months resub. That's sink in for a second, eh? 45 months. Fluff is like one of the original gangsters. There is no question. No question to his legitimacy as a badass. Thank you, Fluff. As always, mate. You're awesome. I'm sure Spanish has plenty of culture. Cheddar, Stilton, some yogurt. I speak English and redneck. Yeah. Nice. That's legit. That's legit. Have we achieved? No, not even close. My God. Okay, so this will have to be the last one then. This container controller actually makes sense because, well, I suppose technically you could get another one there, but oh God, where are we going to find the space for all the blocks? I have no idea. We're going to have to end it, I think, at this one. 287. Finish this row off. 311, you bastard! Right. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to do something special with that. You son of a bean, sir. No, there's going to be more room down on here because I'm going to go 3 wide. So I'm going to encroach. I am going to encroach. So that is not going to work there. That's fine because we'll just put a normal block there. Put a cheeky chappy there. That should take us up to 320. Yes, it does. Wonderful. We are making it. We are making it. Last container controller then. Could be a nice easy 320. Should be a nice easy 320. How is that? Only 27. What? How has that happened? I don't understand. There we go. I swear I was miscalculating that. That was weird. 320, 320, 320, 320 on both sides. 8. Shit. 7. 320 KSU containers. Yep, that's gone whoopsie over there, isn't it? Now we did a whoopsie. The gravity generator's gone. I reiterate, whoopsie has been had. There has been a whoopsieing. Yeah. Something needs to be done about the asymmetry of the internal organs of this build. The giblets have betrayed me. Get in the hole. Yeah, we're not going to put a constructor there, so I'm figuring let's build the floor here, and then we'll figure out what I got to work with. No, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, that's already 320. That is connecting. Okay, so these ones are independent. Yeah, these ones are all independent. These are all... They're all connected at the top. Okay. We need that. I might as well seal that off because I'm not going to be using that space on that side. I'll use it on this side. Like here. Constructors. Do drones care about gravity? No, they work on planets as well. I just need somewhere to slap another container controller for these blocks here. I'm like, I could stick it in the floor. A very easy solution. I just literally slap it there. It's an invisible one. Well, not really invisible, but you know what I mean? It's a hidden container. 256. All right. Got some blocks to eat then, haven't we? I'll reach. You might need to unplug your hot wax strip unsightly hair remover. Nice reference. Very nice. You mean I need to remove my wax unsightly hair remover? I love it. I'm afraid so, sir. Where do we go? Where do we go? I mean, my temptation is to go up along this frame right here now. I do believe they are... Oh, crap. No, they are external blocks there. Damn it. 288. I wanted a total 320 across the board. I may not be able to do that anymore. Balls. Yes. 320. There we go. Because you just have to like bury container extensions into the walls. But it did it! Yay! About extensions to the stairs. Yeah, there we go. We done it. It's fine. Alright. Alright, fill up all this empty space here with plastic. And then the hangar bay floor itself. It's just a big flat surface to land on. Hangar bay wall. We'll do that with some glass, I think. There it is. Got a nice sort of curved feel to that, isn't it? Rounded. Nicely rounded. This is where we can add our O2 tanks in, actually. A bit of heavy glass over the top. The armored glass. There we go. We've got our cargo storage and O2. We need one last box for ammunition storage. All right. Where the hell are we going to stick that, huh? I figure this side of the ship is probably better for ammo storage. There's a shield generator over here. That's not targetable. The warp drive is. The warp drive also will explode a lot. I figure we're going to put that in the nacelle. It could be a good thing to have over here. Figure out a way to get back to 320. Might need 2 boxes. If I remove that, it drops. Damn it. Drops by 1. This doesn't need to be 320k, in fairness. And this can be a normal, whatever size we can make it kind of box, you know? For that, two of them, 2 at 133 should be more than enough for some gat rounds and artillery. It doesn't need to be bucked. Did Spanish forget the ammo box again? Not yet, but you will. The container under that plastic slope is joining where there should not be a join. If that was the case, then it would have gone red and not let me join it. But I think it's okay. I think there is enough social distancing between this lot that it's working. There we go. I mean, unpicking this absolute mess. Like, anybody downloading this Shop of the Workshop when it goes up, just be like, right, I want to mess these container extensions around. They start digging into it, and it's like, where the feck do these go? It's just like, just don't mess with the container extensions. You're going to regret it. Oh, man. Logistical distancing is now a meme. Yeah, man. You know what's slightly triggering for me, though, is that there's a 2-wide gap there to facilitate the middle of this little setup. And while I can line this up nicely with, say, something like that, right? There. And you can swap these out for these guys. No. And hook that up quite nicely. Then there's a two block gap. And then it is misaligned. It's a completely different block shape. And also one that you can't... Like, you can say, oh, you just use that one there. The top of that. That doesn't exist for the container extensions. No! So now we just have that. Yay. I mean, it's screwed by the asymmetry of this hangar bay anyway, isn't it? The hangar bay is asymmetrical. So whatever. We'll figure out a way to make it look sexy. Nice. Easy pipes. That's your solution for everything. Delete it, start over. Yeah. Yeah, might have to. Good shout, Maliki. Good shout, good shout. Yep. It's always an option, is the delete it, start over. Alright. One other thing I wanted, if I can find the fecking block, which I can't. GG. Was a walkway. Now these are at the same level. They are, yeah. Sweet. A walkway along the upper part of this with an elevator down in this corner here. I think that would just look cool. We'll do that there. And there. And I realize this corner is a complete and utter shit show right now. But we'll figure it out. Block it off, whatever. Ugh. Nah. Not a fan. Not a fan. This side works fine. Like, I don't mind it on that side. That looks alright. The other side is a real problem. You an elevator down like that. This is a disaster. Oh, safety ratings are really going to be needed. Ah, shit. If I had safety ratings. Can you run along the catwalk once the railings are on? Or is safety a concern? Yeah, let's get some railings on. Let's see what happens. It's a bit tight. There's plenty of head clearance. It's fine. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. There you go. See? You guys are worried about nothing. Crap. I don't know if I'll keep this railing. I don't know. It's a bit poo. It's a little bit pooey. That railing I've got doesn't quite work. But it's all I've got. Right. Well, still lots of work to do here on the inside. I mean, this curved kind of thing here, I'm going to carry on up. Around here, it's going to look awesome, and down to the bottom as well. We'll put constructors down in these gaps here. So there's lots of constructors and stuff actually. It's going to be, I don't know if they're all going to be constructors, but we put the constructors down this side, and then maybe we can have like armor lockers and O2 stations and stuff down that side or something. Possibly. That would probably be adequate. The raised railing, I'll have a think about this. I might redo this whole glass section here with the warp drive and instead just blank it off so that you can't actually see it. Kind of like what I've done with the shield generator anyway. I need to figure out maybe like some pathing and actual access setup in here so it's not just an empty thing. I like what I've done with other builds in engineering sections is pipe the living bejesus out of them. So we'll be definitely getting more pipe work going in. I mean, this is what I did in the Leviathan. This is the engineering access in the levy. So we're doing something quite similar to this, where it actually looks like a really crap place to stand, you know? Lots of warning signs and hazard signs and stuff like that. To do something similar. I don't know if I did that in the Mjolnir actually. No, the Mjolnir's just got empty nacelles. Apparently I was feeling lazy with this one. It's just empty nacelles. Yep. Alright. So we'll do something nice with that. Make it look good and accessible and stuff. For both nacelles, top and bottom. yeah, we've got elevator access to them both. Unfortunately, I've run out of time today, ladies and gents. Gonna have to say goodbye. I have to go pick my little girl up from nursery. Yay! Spanish to pay attention to health and safety seminar on safety railings. Always, always, always. As a workman's comp claiming making. Oh yeah. We'll put hazards on the thingy. It'll be fine. If you hit your head, it's your own fault. Make a walk. Can't even crawl right now, but sure, yeah, right. Did you decide on the name yet? No, not yet, Joe. I'll do that a little bit closer to when we're finished, so that you know got the whole look at the thing, to figure out or suggest names from. Yeah. But ladies and gents, it's been an absolute pleasure as always to chill and build with you. I hope you've enjoyed the stream and how the build's coming along. I don't think we got maybe 2 more streams left before I can finish it off, do the fiddly bits off camera, and then puff the shit. So yeah, I think we're doing all right, doing good progress. Hopefully by then, the Elion would have released a patch for the drone carrier, drone bay, and made it worthwhile. But we'll see. It will be good. We'll see. Thank you very much for all the donations. Sicko, dude, that was 20 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, Sicko. The chilling and building, yeah. Sicko, dude, thank you very much for the €2, man. I'm so sorry. It was 20 minutes for me to notice. Did I get a noise for that? I didn't. If I did, I didn't notice it. Oh well. If you're there, dude, thank you. You are there. Hello, buddy. Sorry. Good. I'm glad you didn't disappear. And Hedgehoggle, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you guys for all the donations today. Both the monetary ones and of course the donations of memberships and subs and stuff like that. You guys have been super generous, awesome today. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And everybody else has just been along for the ride as well and being in the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back on Friday for some more 7 Days to Die Madness with the Chaos crew. Hopefully I'll see you guys then for that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Maybe totally, yeah, maybe. We'll see, won't we? Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.